We have breaking news into CBS Sports HQ, where Colorado has signed football coach Deion Sanders, who has agreed to a contract extension that will make him one of the highest paid coaches in the country. Our own Matt Zenitz reports that Coach Prime's new deal will pay him better than $10 million a season through the 2029 season, making him the highest paid coach in the Big 12 Conference. Sanders led the Buffs to a 9-4 record this season in Boulder. For much more on this, let's go ahead and welcome into CBS Sports HQ. It's our own Chip Patterson. Chip, great to see you. Let's just start with your initial reaction to this news.
That this is paying for the future. You know, sometimes you give a coach a big contract based on what they've accomplished. Sometimes you give a coach a big contract because you want to make sure that they remain motivated and understand what the expectation and what the challenge is. And this is something that I think Colorado fans are excited about, because not only are you getting a situation where Deion Sanders is agreeing to a big contract moving forward, but you hear what Deion Sanders has to say. He says here today that we have just scratched the surface of what this program can be. It's not just about football. I'm committed to bringing greatness to this university. You know, these are the types of things that you would hear someone say if they are planning on sticking around and continuing to build on the success that was this past season. Now, there's a lot of question about whether he would stick around after having Shedeur Sanders and Shiloh Sanders on the team. You know, once his kids are gone from college football, would Coach Prime want to go as well? Well, no, he actually showed with his actions that he is committed to 2025 and beyond. He got Caden Salter, top quarterback out of the transfer portal. He flipped Juju Lewis, one of the top high school quarterbacks, and with staff hires like Marshall Falk, like Warren Sapp, he's putting together a one-of-a-kind program, and now he has a salary that is one of a kind when you compare him and his experience to the other coaches that are in the $10 million a year club.
Yeah, he's making all the moves that tells us that he is here to stay. But how confident are you that Deion will stay in Boulder long term for those 5 years in total? Or do you think he maybe will look for another job in college ranks or even the NFL?
I would not think that he is in a hurry to leave for another college job. I think that what he has at Colorado is the full support of the university. This is a university that has been transformed by the spotlight and the platform that Deion Sanders has brought. I mean, Jordan, the official release from the university calls him Coach Prime. You know, like, this is a very casual, familiar relationship that Deion Sanders would not get at every single university. You know, why would you leave when you have the entire athletic department, Rick George, the athletic director, the entire university, the leadership, all behind you, willing to help you get what you think you need to be able to have a successful and meaningful football program? So I don't think he would leave for another college job. NFL, I'm never going to say never. I'm not familiar with those ranks in terms of what the NFL thinks of him, but this is very important about this new deal. Yep. This provides financial security for both the coach and the university if things go poorly. And what I mean by that is, if Colorado wants to move on from Deion Sanders now has the contractual buyout that comes with a larger contract. If an NFL team wants to come poach Deion Sanders, they would have to cover that buyout, which would mean millions of dollars for the university. So we are setting an expectation that the winning will continue, and we are providing some financial stability for both the coach and the university moving forward.
Yeah, it's his world. Buffs are just living in it. Prime University, I wouldn't be expected, or I wouldn't be confused if that comes soon. Let's go ahead and kind of dive into the rumors that were Deion to Dallas. How much do you think those rumors sparked Colorado to really open the checkbook, making him the highest paid coach in the entire conference?
Yeah, those conversations started when those rumors were going. There's no doubt about this. The release of this news comes after a lot of time of having those conversations and hammering down the details. And so I would expect that while Deion Sanders was, on the record discussing about how he would take the call from Jerry Jones, that motivated Colorado to be able to pull all of its finances together to make sure they were ready to make that commitment. I agree with you, Jordan. I think it is a direct line from some of those NFL rumors to the beginnings of the conversations that were solidifying Deion Sanders with this massive extension.
Timing here, pretty much seems like chef's kiss, if you ask me, Chip Patterson, with the transfer portal opening soon. Just one last one for you, as you can catch all of the latest news surrounding Deion Sanders as he has agreed to a new extension with Colorado on the Cover 3 podcast. How big of an impact, Chip, will this news that Sanders is staying in Colorado actually play a role in the transfer portal and come recruiting time?
Yeah, this is going to be a spot where you have spots on the depth chart where Colorado is going to be going and aggressively pursuing talent. The transfer portal talent isn't always concerned about whether you're going to be around 5 years down the line, but you are certainly going to be looking to commit yourself to somebody who is committed to the university. Now, I think that Colorado is set at quarterback. I think that Colorado could use some help at the wide receiver position, pass catcher on the defensive side of the ball as well. The defensive line, offensive line, both came a long way over the end of the last season. So I think that Colorado will be as much of a player as anyone else. But the thing that's exciting for Colorado is that I think that you are just looking to plug and play a few spots where you can get talent in the transfer portal. Deion Sanders obviously committing himself to the university, going to look for a few more commitments. But I'll say that again, the big money positions, when you're talking about quarterback, when you're talking about edge rusher, defensive line, Colorado seems to be okay, especially at quarterback with the options that they have. It's one of the most exciting quarterback battles to watch in spring practice between Caden Salter and Juju Lewis. So I think that if they do attack the transfer portal aggressively, they will be able to do so without having to really break the bank on a quarterback. That's a great position to be in.
Most definitely. Chip Patterson.
They have no choice. It's a no-brainer at this point.
We won't go that far just because it's a long process.
There's always a choice.
There's still 30 more days, and a lot can happen in between that time. But I'd say this. His performance yesterday, in using Cam's words, he felt like he solidified it. There was a throw, and I think Ryan remembered this throw where he rolls left and he makes an on-point throw to Restrepo, I believe, and he looks at the Titans brass and he's like, I'm solidifying this today. And that was his words to the GM, Mike Borgonzi after that. So that just shows a little bit his competitive side. But I think Cam wants this more than what people will care to know.
Hassel, I would just like to point out that Amanda never clapped for me when I came on set. She couldn't cheer loudly enough for the arrival of Rand Carthon. I'm glad to have Rand here as well.
Everyone now gets a round of applause. No, I always enjoy. I don't think I've seen you since the Super Bowl.
It's
probably.
been a minute. Yeah. It's been a minute. It's good to see you guys.
In person.
In person, right? Absolutely.
Which Super Bowl? The one over a year ago, right?
Yeah.
Not this past one.
We were all hanging out in Vegas. That was a cool Super Bowl.
So what is it that made this such a great pro day compared to some of the other #1 draft picks you've seen recently?
It was so crisp, that it was one of the longest pro days I remember. Is that the longest pro day you've ever been to?
By far.
Yeah, and Rand's been doing this too. It started at 11, and I got back to my hotel room after an hour drive at 10 o'clock.
Oh, geez.
So it was probably 7+ hours in terms of when you start testing the kids and measuring hands and height, weight, and then you save the quarterback to last, which isn't unconventional. But it could have been a situation where he just had a slightly above average pro day, but you had waited so long, you were burned out on just standing around, and he exceeded expectations. The ball comes out of his hand so quickly, and it's just a flick of the wrist, and the ball travels 30 yards on a rope. And we heard Rand talk about the athleticism and his ability to move outside the pocket, and we saw that, of course, at Miami during the fall. And then here you see him at the end, and he talked to Rand about this in the interview that he and Rand did on CBS Sports about how he wanted to show that not only was a good athlete, but he had great hands too. So he can literally do everything, it feels like.
Versatile is what he said. He's
versatile.
Yeah, he said, I want them to know, like, I'm 1 for 1 on a touchdown. Your interview, by the way, was great. Go find it if you will. Okay, so right now, both of you, I believe, have Cam Ward ahead of Shedeur Sanders. It seems like that he even...
Yo, what's going on, peoples? Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you made it this far. You have entered your sports, and this is your sport moment, where we talk about things that have happened on the video prior, and let's just get into it. So we got Deion Sanders, everybody. Deion motherfucking Sanders. 5-year, $54 million extension with Colorado. All I can say is prime time is gonna be prime time regardless. I don't care who he is or what he does. Prime time gonna make prime time money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna earn $10 million a year, through the 2026 season. That increases to $11 million in 2027 and 2028. Homeboy making a lot of money. You feel me? Homeboy making a lot of bread. His two sons they about to jump into the league. They about to make bread. That's what you call long money. That's what you call, I can't think of the word. It's not inheritance, but that's what you call long money. I can't think of the word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. You can't you can't ask for nothing more than this. He made $12 million. He'll make $12 million in 2029. You know what I'm saying? Some of the highest paid CFB head coaches right now. Kirby Smart, he making $13.28 million. Dabo Sweeney making $11.13 million. Steve, what's that? Sarkisian, he's making $10.6 million. Lincoln Riley, $10.4 million. Kalen DeBoer, $10 million. And you got Deion Sanders, who made through the 2025 season $10 million. So now you got him making over a 5-year contract $54 million, bro. God, that's a lot of money. I damn sure wish I could make that much bread. I mean, hey, I'm trying to do different things in my career right now. I'm trying the social media thing. I'm trying to, do the roadside thing. You know what I mean? I might even get into real estate, but, they say a jack of all trades is a master of none. But hey, the way I see it is a jack of all trades is going to be a master of one of them one day. You feel me? For sure. But anyway, yeah. You got your boy Deion making money. You got Shedeur Sanders in the league. You know what I'm saying? You got some coaches saying Shedeur Sanders is not even gonna be a first round draft pick. What the fuck that sound like with Shedeur Sanders, primetime son, who got 2 sons about to be in the league, might I add, not being a first round draft pick? That sound like a bunch of hating to me, don't it? Don't it sound like a bunch of hating to you? I mean, how can you not draft talent that's coming from primetime? I mean, Deion Sanders is like one of the top-notch talents to ever play baseball and football at the same time. The only other man I know who could do that was Bo Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Deion making that bread, man. I mean, I don't know if Colorado gonna be, better than they were last year. I would say they should be, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see. You feel me? We're gonna have to see, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to see. But the hating need to stop on Shedeur Sanders. I can tell you that much. You know what I mean? I mean, check it out. His record through 2024. This is Deion Sanders' record through 2024 for Colorado. He was 9-4. He lost in the Alamo Bowl to BYU. He was the first winningest record for the program since the 2016 season. So the program has risen. I mean, the first winningest season since 2016 is crazy to me. Travis Hunter, he came from there. He won a Heisman, AP College Football, POI. I mean, shit. I mean, so the man is elevating the program. He is doing big things there. You feel me? So I mean, hey, you know what I mean? Shit, it is what it is. But yeah, man. Hey, look, before we get any further, you guys go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying something new. Y'all can follow me, see what's going to happen next. We're gonna be trying a few other different things. You know what I'm saying with the channel. I got another channel going right now. It's Battle Rap Hall of Fame, BMN 365. Check that out. I'm gonna be doing reaction videos on that real soon, getting everything set up. But I got a few followers on that. So if y'all want to check that out, You know what I'm saying? You can do that. But we appreciate you guys for making it this far. that's pretty much the news right now with Deion. I mean, shit, he gonna make his money. He gonna make his money. He gonna make his bread regardless. But Jordan, Giorgio, is that how you say her name? She looking kind of shiny in the face. She got a little too much Vaseline on today. You know what I'm saying? When she made this video, I mean, damn, looking kind of shiny there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, subscribe, follow us. We're gonna bring you more. We're gonna try to bring you a video a day. Oh yeah. If I didn't give it to you in the beginning, I'm your host, S. Dot. You know what I mean? Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for the new videos that's coming. And yeah, man. You know what I mean? Shit. Deion Sanders, 5-year, $54 million contract extension with Colorado. Man, can't beat that. You feel me? You cannot beat that, homie. Yeah, man. But a few other things around the league right now. With your Sports Minute right now, Cam Ward, he leaves Titans, no choice, after Pro Day. Ryan Wilson Ward solidified himself as the #1 overall pick. So we all know Cam Ward is going to be the #1 overall pick. That don't mean Shedeur Sanders, you know what I'm saying, going to be 25th like some of these cornball ass coaches out here saying. You know what I mean? What Shedeur Sanders look like being 25th? More like second, maybe a far third, but 25th? No way. No way. So it's looking like the Titans is gonna pick Cam Ward. Sound about right. There's a lot of crazy shit going on around the league, man. But check us out on our next video. We're gonna be bringing it to you real soon. Again, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm your host, S. Dot. We thank y'all for making it this far, and we catch y'all on the next video. Peace.